Hello guys, so happy Wednesday, and according our tradition we have today a brokers meeting. So today I want to talk with you about several subjects. It will be a very interesting discussion, presentation, but I want to wake up a little bit, okay? Just briefly introduce yourself, your name, and something about you quickly, what you want to say, like one sentence. What you want to say. Okay, let's start with deputy broker, Mark.
I'm
the deputy broker.
Hi, my name is Mark, and that's it.
Say something. One sentence. What one sentence describes you?
Describe me?
Yeah.
I'm a troublemaker.
A troublemaker.
And I don't know. This all the troublemaker here is my sales team too, our sales team here, and we are very happy to be here. Lots of energy coming from here, and that's your next week.
Yeah, I just give you an example of what kind of one sentence. Don't be scared, you know. For example, I can be like...
You caught me on guard.
Yeah, that's okay. Like, hey, my name is Roman. I'm a dreamer. I follow my dream. I fight hard for my dreams, and I never gave up. That's about me. So, now...
Hi everyone, my name is Lina. I've been working in real estate for 2 years already. Just joined this company like 2 weeks ago, or almost a month ago, and I'm just very happy to be here and have a chance to get to meet people in the business.
Thank you. That's a speech. That's a speech.
I would work for you, Lina. Hi, I'm Bokeria, and I'm very happy that we have a very strong team of professionals here, and I really enjoy every day.
Good job.
I'm enjoying.
I think I was born to sell luxury property.
That's like the James Bond movie one.
Yes, it's about me.
Good.
So I can help
That's a good
anybody
line.
if you need my
That's a good
help.
marketing
I'm always
line.
here from 9 to 6.
Good job.
If you have any questions, call me. 954-736.
Yeah, that's how it should. Guys, who are you? Who we are? We're the salesmen. We're a sell. We need to sell. If you cannot sell yourself, I mean in a good way, how can you sell the property, right?
How can you sell yourself in the bed?
And it's just so some bad move or something.
My name is Katerina. They call me Kate too. Because there are two of us and it's very difficult to just say Kate and then, oh, who is there? So I joined the team, a zero team, Troublesmakers, one of them. I'm a business, not for so long time, it's just about 3 or 4 months, but I'm happy to work with you guys because this is really the dream team of champion of real estate.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ilona, and I'm happy to see everybody in the Red Square real estate office. And I have great news for myself and for the team too. My kid is going tomorrow to daycare, so I'm 24/7 available now to work and to do everything possible to make dream come true, which I'm also a big dream with.
Great.
Hi, my name is Daria. I'm also a new agent. I'm part of the Zillow team, and I'd like to thank Red Square and Mark for making this happen. It's a great opportunity that none of the other new agents have.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Claudia, and I've been in sales since I was 15. I love doing sales. So that's what I like. I think we're all in the right industry, the right time, the right place.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Susan Cherry, everybody call me Cherry, my second name. I'm working in real estate for not too many years, but I know for a long time. I'm happy working with him. I'm happy working with everybody here. Very family here. I like that. I'm working so hard in real estate.
Thank you. Gracias.
Good day to you all. My name is Hossein. I've been with this company since November, and I wanted to say, when I go outside, the one thing that I remember is that there's a potential that we all have 6% ownership in every property that we see outside.
It's
So
a
we
good
need
one.
to get it.
It's a good one. 6%. I worship every property we see. Good one. Okay, Nanichka. Cool.
Really good afternoon, everyone. So I'm very happy to see you this day and every day. As soon as you come into my office, I'm obviously looking your hands because I'm your last destination. I'm as a Federal Reserve for you and your bank. You know who I'm, right, Roman?
Good job. Thank you. Alexandra, mi amor.
Everybody, my name is Alexandra, and I am happy to help you all whatever I can. And I'm happy to be in the company and to be working with Roman and everybody.
Gracias, mi amor. Paris.
Hello, I'm Boris. I'm here probably the second year right now. I'm happy to work with such a great team, great people, and I know I'm just happy to be here and happy to work with all of you guys. Thank you.
Guys, about yourself. You like one line, who you are, not you working here happy. And it's great, thank you. Tell yourself. One line about yourself.
I'm Stanley, and most of you know me. I have extensive knowledge in business. I have extensive knowledge in sales, and whenever you guys need my help or assistance or communication, I'm here for you. I'm here usually early in the morning and late at night. So we start early, but we finish late, so it's all good.
Good job. Great.
Hi, my name is Tatiana. I just started my journal in real estate, and I'm really happy to be here because I'm not really maybe a long time here, but I see how people work and how you like family to each other, and just happy to be here. And I hope maybe if I have a problem, you can help me.
Sure. Welcome.
Okay, my name is Luis Santos, PA. Okay, I changed all my career. I used to be executive in telecom companies in software to change for real estate. And in this company, I'm so happy to work in. We're completely happy to be here. It's completely different than the other ones that I've been. I work with the guys in commercial, for example, in Kais. The guys used to be 25 years in commercial real estate career, but here I'm so much happier. Okay, so I intend to repeat my success that I had in IT and solutions for carriers in the past. Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
My name is Izzy. I'm from Switzerland. Half my life I've spent as a banker, the other half as a real estate agent and business owner. I speak English, Spanish, German, and French. And be more than happy to share all my screw-ups that I've done with you guys, because that's the only way to succeed is to fail. So I wish you all best of luck.
That's very true.
I feel privileged to be part of the team there.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Ilan Dalganas, and I just joined the team a couple of days ago. I used to work in a Brickell office, and I'd be happy to join the team. Okay, if anybody have questions about Brickell area, I work there, and any questions, I'd be happy to help.
Thank you.
My name is Jose. I'm actually an engineer, but I find out later that I like the financial work. So I just want to let you know that I love numbers. If you want to improve yours, come to me. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Tamara Dempsey. I'm been active in real estate for 2 years. I got my license like investor, and then I decided to change my broker for a month and I become more active in real estate. My background, medicine. I'm a medical doctor from Ukraine. I'm not practicing here, yes. It means I'm not sell personally, but I'm learning. I'm trying to be good in sales. I like real estate. I like our team. What can I say about me? I'm honest, reliable. and
Nice.
have expertise. I learned a lot in these 2 years. I got 5 designations. I know a lot, and now I'm kind of get busy with real estate. Thank you.
Thank you, Tamara. Scott.
I knew I wasn't going to get out of this. My name is Scott Kotler. I'm a bit of a different bird. I was offered the opportunity to move my 30-year law practice into the office here with Roman, who I met some years ago. But I should have known he had bigger and better plans for me. I sort of transitioned into also acting as in-house counsel. If there's issues or questions that come up that I can help with, I do. If it's beyond my expertise, then I find the right person that can handle it. And then he convinced me to get my realtor's license, which I did. Now I actively assist with doing open houses on some of the investment properties that Red Square owns. I also do some work with Roman on some deals. So anytime I can help anybody, whether it's with my criminal law practice or real estate or just anything in general, don't hesitate.
Thank you, my friend.
Hi, my name is Janet Aguilar. I'm from Venezuela. On my background, I work and had companies like Luis in IT. So I was on computer science, I worked with Verizon. Then I came to Miami on 2000, and I did my master's degrees on finance, and I started on the banking industry. Meanwhile, while I was in private banking, I got my real estate broker license. At the beginning, I placed my license with Kai's Commercial, and I did several deals on that, like in 2004. And then I decided to work on my own. And when I was making the decision to close my real estate brokerage office, I interviewed with several companies, and when I meet with Roman and Kelly, I feel, this is a total different animal. I love it, I feel warm. Decisions are making right away, and I don't know, it's like proactive and thinking positive, so I'm glad to be here.
Thank you guys, great job. So it's like a wake up little bit, but next time, one line again, it's like your marketing. Claudia, you skip, right? You skip, Colombian superstar.
Okay, hi everybody, my name is Claudia Salguero. I came here in USA in '99. I have my master's degree in marketing here, but I didn't do anything with that. I started with real estate in 2002. I got my license that year, and I continue keeping. I love to do real estate. I love my job. I started here 2 years ago in this company. I love Roman. I love everybody. Nana, Alexandra, everybody's so helpful here, and I'm very happy. And I'm very open to help you if you need something. I have a little experience with contracts and deals. I have worked in commercial and residential too, so if anybody needs any help, I'm very open.
Thank you very much, guys. Amazing. See, so many beautiful, positive people together in this company, and they are a member of this family. We are a family here. So if you need advice, help, support, whatever, the doors are open, and me too, whoever tried. Anytime available, text me, the best is text. I'm always responding, Our success is your success. My success is your success. You're successful, the company is successful. You're successful, your friend is successful. Your colleague is successful. Because it brings leads, it brings clients, it brings listings, it brings good reputation, or it just brings good energy. When you have a good energy around you, you charge yourself with positive energy. When you put positive energy attracts another positive energy. That's the rule of this life. So many positive people, believe me, something positive is going to happen, is happening, or it will happen in your life. Okay, now let's move to our professional part of today's meeting. I'll do quickly a presentation according to Miami Association of Realtors research about foreign buyers, how important is foreign buyers, and we have this like a benefits that we are working with foreign buyers, right, with different countries. This company 2 years ago was Russian company. Now this company becoming more Spanish and Portuguese company, and I'm very happy about that because that's Miami, that's megapolis, that's international, and we need to reflect this trend. Okay, so before I start that, I just want quickly to show our company listings and to just let you know that right now we have 271 active listings, right? What does it mean, guys? It means that you are officially representing 275 listings. You can use these listings as your own listing, advertise, attract, because your company listing, and the broker lets you advertise this listing as your own listing, attract a client. In order to get permission from other real estate agent to advertise their listing, you need to send them email, request permission, and if they grant you permission, you can advertise. Here you have these listings, no request is needed to be done, and you can use it in different websites, advertise, and get clients. Okay. Okay, so, and in September, just want to underline, in September we had around 120 listings. So can you just see the statistics, how increased this company increasing? And 2 years ago we had 20 agents, now we have around 170 agents. So we had one office, now we have 3 representation offices. And so you see the trend, the company, listing, agents, quality is growing, So, and that's same to you guys. Anyway, so you have these listings, enjoy. Now, one more thing that I want to take your attention is the platform. Remember, our company invested in your education, in my education, in all of our education and professionalism, and we bought this platform, RE Hangout platform. So what's this platform? If you don't have, I strongly convince you to sell Iftina and have an account, because you know what? Yesterday I had a couple minutes before I go to sleep, and I just went there and I did this matrix. See? The matrix from A to Z, 2 hours. It's a video. I'll show you a couple of them now. But what you have here, and even though you are a long time in the industry, technologies change so quickly. Yesterday, I had a very special client and I wanted to make a showing appointment. So I'm looking at this, the house, like a sign before I was clicking there. And there's no house sign. So I'm texting the agent and saying, I want to make an appointment. And he told me, go to MLS, make an appointment for MLS. And I said, you don't have it. He said, yes, you need to go to the agent inbox, and from agent inbox you can do that. I said, what is the agent inbox? I don't know. And I think myself like I'm a top broker, the judge, etc. And I said, okay, so I went there, and it's really something new. So they're changing all the time. These technologies and tools. I'll show you. You don't know too, right? I'll just show you this little tool. And after I return to the Hangout, just, for example, here, pick up any of our. So, see, here was before the like a house sign, showing. Now it's here. Did you know that? Agent listing, something box, whatever. So that's how we do it now. And now see here, send a message, schedule multiple showings, or schedule single showing. And in pressing here, selecting day, and selecting after time. That's how it works now. Did you know that? It just there's no showtime anymore there on Matthew.
Actually, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom.
Yeah, I made few appointments today.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
You scroll to the bottom.
Yeah, go up and you just
What I'm telling you, before,
okay.
Before it was somewhere here. Here was the sign, but
now it's next.
Where? It's not
It's short time. It is short time.
It is not short
Fine,
time.
it's fine. It's fine. And this information is
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
It's at the bottom of the
It's not here,
page.
showtime, and it's not here now.
Some listings
But Okay, tell me where is in the bottom, showtime.
I never seen that.
Okay.
You don't have it?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
all
it's at
about the page.
the bottom menu now.
Listing agent instruction. It means that you just
No,
don't
it
put
has
the-
a showtime, it's here. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Agent box.
Yeah.
Is
so
it a
you-
house?
Clicking here, and after making here this appointment, let's say, okay, I'll do an appointment and after a consult. Okay, continue. And you have this message, I'll be there, etc. Use last message, whatever, and thank you for your showing. No, I don't use last message. Anyways, and go. So that's the show showtime. I was like, oh, where is the showtime? Where is this playing then? So, why I'm telling you that? I'm telling you that because that they're changing every day. You know, the technology makes it much better, much different, and little. They move the showtime, and I could lose like 3 clients. You know. So what I'm trying to say is that even though you think you are very experienced, knowledgeable, you still need to have this platform and have a training, update your knowledge. You know, keep your sharp. And here, free of charge for you, not free of charge for me, but it's investment to your success. We are the member of this platform. You have a membership, and in Spanish or in English. That's great. No, in Spanish or in English. So here, look to this amazing tools. What we have here? We have here comparative market analysis. That's, guys, must. You are representing buyer, you are representing seller, you are advising about the price. That's a tool that you need to know, doing from different platforms. You can do comparative market analysis from IMAP, you can do comparative market analysis from Matrix, you can do the same from RPR. So 3 ways to do. You need to know all the 3 ways. I need to do in 5 minutes the comparative market analysis for any properties that somebody tells you. Because that's your professional opinion. It's like your appraisal. How much it is, you know? And according to that, you can get a listing in the right price. Because so many times in my life, and I'm sharing with you this experience, I wanted the listing so hard that I took the listing and I agreed on the price and I could not sell it like long time. And why don't go so far? My friend owns his apartment in St. Regis, you know, and I wanted to have this listing so badly, 12 million, St. Regis. You know, I wanted, and he said, I want 12 million. I said, yeah, we can do 12 million. Let's have the 12 million. And now I have this listing for a long time. I cannot sell it. He believes that he can get to 12 million, you know. And when I get this listing, the previous agent had for 12 million. So I wanted to beat the previous agent and said, okay, give me. If she can sell, I can sell it for 12 million. I cannot, because the real price there, 10, 9.5, 9 million. But that's a mistake that you need to avoid by doing comparative market analysis. Because when you tell somebody that something costs $5, that's your subjective opinion. It's subjective. It's you think like that or you believe. But when you show 3 different ways of doing comparative market analysis, that's not subjective, it's objective opinion or the number that's supported by a professional system that calculates the price according to the parameters, you know. So from these 3 CMAs, you can see which one, you know, the plus minus is realistic price. So I convince you, I recommend you, I ask you to please polish your skills doing a CMA in 3 different ways. And you have here that, you know, you can do, and this video will teach you how to do CMA. Okay? What we have here more interesting.
Roman, what platform is that you recommend there?
Okay, here we have a, I'll show you, let me show you quickly. Here we have RPR, so RPR is separately here, and this one, it's just, let's do it quickly. Just let me do quickly the video and see how he's approaching that. That 5 minutes.
Welcome to the CMA training session. My name is Daniel Katz, and I'll be your trainer in today's session. Let's get started. Learning online is a very different experience than when we are on a classroom. And there's a couple of suggestions that I have for you. The first one would be to have your cell phones away as far as possible. With that said, I think we're all ready to get started. The objectives of today's course would be to understand what is a CMA, to look over, we're going to go over the different types of CMA that we know, the tools that we were going to use to perform a CMA, then how to use those tools so we can run a good CMA, and how to implement properties. So, in other words, we have a property that might be going into the market. If we're about to represent the sellers, get to that number of the subject property. And
I'm skipping
the key word that you see here in all cases is that I've used the word estimate. Estimate because a CMA is by all means an art. It is not a science. It's not a 2 + 2 = 4. We're going to go through certain assumptions. There's a little bit of the personal. The fine-tuning of the common sense is very important. So the times value of the property. So the fair market value of the property shouldn't change whether we're representing a buyer or representing them. Then we have some way in between the initial offer price that we're trying to set, a fair market value. That should be the final number after negotiations are done. And then we strategize our initial offer price, so we asking price strategy. So in this case, we have the subject property and we have nearby properties that are for sale.
So you see, he's not just explaining how to do CMA in one of the platform. He explains all this sales strategy, CMA for buyer, CMA for seller, how to calculate. There's so many good, valuable information that you can learn, this terminology, the principle, the philosophy, to know that how to speak and work with client, buyers or sellers. So it's a great platform, guys. And each subject, this guy is amazing. I wanted him here to come, actually, to work for us. But he created this internet platform. He said, you don't need me personally to present it. Here I am, all my knowledge, all my the skills and experience. So guys, please, you have it free of charge. Before you go to sleep, just 30 minutes. Listen one of this training, and became better and better and better, So,
how can you access it?
How can you access? Please see Aleftina. She gives you a username and she will give you. Aleftina will give you the password and the username. I believe I bought 70 places, so it's limited. So whoever will be first 70, they will get this place. So go ahead, guys, and enjoy it. Okay? And make yourself successful, make company successful. Okay. So we have this 271 listings. I show you how to do this new tool. And here's this statistics that I want to speak with you a little bit. So can you imagine? Foreign buyers purchased real estate in the United States for the last 12 months, starting from March 2016 and 12 months. So it's 102 billion, 102.6 billion. Can you imagine that? In 12 months, 102.6 billion foreign buyers bought the properties in the United States. That's an amazing number. And you can see this, it's growing from 2010 to 2016 from 65 billion to 102 billion. And now with the stock market going up, with the consumer confidence increasing in America amazingly, this number is going to grow at least for another 20% in this year. And these foreign buyers, who they are? They are our clients. That's our client, your client, guys. I was listening to you, different background, different country, different accent. That's your market, that's our market that we need to attract, So that's okay. Now see, where is Florida? We are lucky, amazingly lucky, because we live in #1 market in the United States, in Florida. But even we're luckier because we live in #1 market in Florida, in Miami. So it's a Florida and it's Miami, and we live in Miami. And in Florida, the Miami-Dade County is #1 market. You can see in 2011 it was 31% Florida, and everything else is decreasing, but now it's picking up again. It's 2016, 22% is Florida for foreign buyers, right? So, from these foreign buyers, in 2017 was done the research. Who are the #1 who is buying right now? And by the way, The Real Deal had a very nice article, by the way. And The Real Deal, The Real Deal. When? It was February 27, 2017, it's here, 10:35 a.m. Okay, because it's Miami Red Square Realty and your broker is it's like a symbol of a luxury foreign market occupied the company. So The Real Deal is saying these guys are #1, these guys are quality, these guys are the reliable, these guys are the best. That's great, right? So you can show your clients the article saying that's, by the way, my company that I'm working, and it's The Real Deal, and that's the clientele. If you can see, please. So #1 is Russia is back. You know, Russian-speaking countries. Colombia, sell it. I saw on the Facebook you're selling hotels, so good luck with that. That's good. So Venezuela, who is Venezuela here? You're Venezuela, right? Brazil, oh, we have a lot of Brazils. Brazil, Argentina, Kelly Salinas, and a lot of great our agents. India, do we have India? India.
Colombia.
Canada, Mark, I'll count you to Canada. Mark is Canada, by the way. So Philippines, Spain, Italy. But you see, guys, we're all here. We're all here for this $102 billion clientele. And you have a best office, you have a best skills, best location, experience, the resources here that you can use, capitalize, and cash it out. Cash it out, okay? So that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, that's fun. But anyway, this platform, I want to just advise you a couple of them that you must know perfectly well. CMA is one of them. Okay, now go together and you tell me which one is really good, which you know. Fusion MLS. I would say, you know what? I recommend to practice and to polish one of them, you know. Fusion is there, MLX is old one is there, and Matrix is there. So pick up one of them and be the best in this one of them. I like more and more Matrix. So I recommend you Matrix. But if you feel comfortable with Fusion, please use Fusion. However, some tools and some like add new listing, change listing, there is no Fusion anymore. So you need Matrix. So I recommend you Matrix, you know, just as your broker. So what we have here, marketing dollars, it's good, it's interesting. Working with feasible, very, very, very important and good. What's a feasible guy? Feasible is, what's a feasible? You know that you have to broker. For sale by owners, feasible. The people who believe that they can sell better than real estate agents. That's funny people like that. So that's a technique and technology. Technology that you can, how to speak with them, what kind of information you need to give them, how to approach them, where to find them, you know? So all that here, guys, you must. Like it's CMA must and Facebook is must, okay? Let's continue. What else is must? Top tips for grade is good, yes. Capture the leads. in both here. Capture the leads and capture lead generation. That's third must. So CMA must. What was else? A feasible must, and lead generation is must. So if you are not in Zillow team and you are trying to get leads, please, Elena, you asked me about leads. Here is your starting point. Get username and the password, and just polish this class and use this class and apply to your beginning of your real estate here, and that will help you great way, because how he explained and showed me, it's like 100 leads per day. 100. So from 100, at least you need to like 3. It's national statistic. It's a 3. By the way, national statistic of converting leads to sales is 3%. Our company statistic to convert leads to sale is 10%. From 10, 1 is our statistic. National, from 100, 3. So, just to remember and be proud, okay? What else? SE's residential contract for sale and purchase. Must. 98% of sales in Florida is conducted by this form, by this agreement. It's must to know. Okay? Okay, what's next? IMAP, yes. IMAP is a great tool. I recommend. RPR, it's a must. RPR is amazing. It's a must. You have it in Spanish, you have it in English. It's a must. And the ones that, like our main resource of success, is matrix. That's a must. So you got like 5 musts there. Just go there, guys. Learn, listen, polish yourself, your techniques, your strategy, and use this free of charge amazing opportunity to be the better real estate professional and to increase your income. Okay? Anyways, that was it that I wanted to present and talk today. Thank you very much, guys, and go and sell Miami. Thank you very much.